jacked up the car, and it's nice and safe up off the ground. I need to remove 4 of the plastic bolts like these that are holding it in place, and those positions are 1, 2, 3, and 1 more way back over here. This is so much easier when you have a lift, but all I've got is jack stands, so we'll have to make do with that. And last one's being a little stubborn, but we'll get it out. And there it is. Okay, so now this cover should drop down and then push towards the rear. And voila. It's off. All right, so what do we have here? We got a valve block, we've got an accumulator, and by the way, I didn't mention it before, but I've got a 2006 CL500, and I think this is the first video of its kind to show this specific cover, because it was modified for 2006 with a slight different shape. And you know, overall it's the same as many other S series, but just that 4th position for the bolt is different from my understanding. So we got one of the accumulators here, and these things are going to be leaving this car soon, as well as this valve block. All that will be saying bye-bye as we move to coilovers, but there's our fuel filter that we need to change, and this is the fuel pump, which will stay. So let's get started. We've got 2 lines on this side, we've got 2 lines on this side. And now I notice, unlike many others, this has a different type of crimp, which I don't have the tool for. So I need to go and get this tool so we can close these things up properly when we're done. Alright, be back in a second with the right tool. Alright, so what I've done is I've already jumped ahead, installed the new filter. The direction of flow is towards the back of the car, and I essentially took a careful approach where I just disconnected one hose at a time, connected it to the new filter. Old filter's over here, and I also got rid of these annoying Type R clamps. Just pried them off and replaced them with stainless steel regular clamps that are easy to remove and put on. Those are all snug. Everything is in place as needed, and nothing is moving. So next step is just to fire up the car, make sure there's no leaks, and then we can button up the cover and we're done. So the type of clamps you would need are 9 to 11 millimeters, 13 to 15 millimeters clamps for 4 of them. So you know, you want to get away from these annoying Type R clamps unless you're really masochist and have the tool and the time to, you know, crimp them on and do all that good stuff. But everything looks good, and the hoses are all pretty soft for 60,000 miles. Nothing looks really nasty here. Valve blocks, now again, ABC, that's all gonna go away, but First, I'm just gonna check for leaks, and then one other step, which I'll tell you about in 1 second. Okay, engine's running, and everything looks solid. No leaks anywhere that I can see. So we're good to go. And last step is I got this stuff, AT205. This is to reseal and kind of rejuvenate any rubber hoses. So it comes in this bottle. I put it in my little spray bottle, and just going to spray a little bit of it along these hoses because I want them to last a long time. That's all it takes, just a little squirt of that to get that done. The last step is just to put the cover on. I'm not going to bother showing you that, it's boring, and this project is done.